Welcome back to another episode of Sorry We're Canceled. I'm Dion Curry.
I'm motherfucking B, motherfucking to the T, y'all.
It's fucking lots of mamas today.
Yeah, fuck yeah, it's what I do, bro. It's what I. And you know what's funny? I had the Uber driver pick me up, and the house is all decked out in Halloween shit. And I swear to God, he was from some other country, and the first thing he said, he goes, "Are you Christian?" And I go, "Why does that make a difference?" He goes, "Because he saw the house, he got all scared." He goes, "Are you Christian?" I go, "What difference does it make?" He goes, that's Satan." I go, "You mean Satan?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Do you believe in Jesus?" I go, "Man, just drive the fucking car." I scared the Uber driver, man.
That nigga's about to take you to see Jesus. Oh, you don't believe? You're going to regret that, my friend.
He was going to take me to see Jesus, who is his Jesus. So yeah, man.
Shout out to all of our members in the Cancel Crew, Keith and Natalie. If you guys want to join the Cancel Crew and get that bonus episode every month, make sure you go to sorrywe'recanceled.com / let me God damn it, I don't fuck that all up. Go to buymeacoffee.com / sorrywe'recanceled. I'm so fucking tired.
Me too, bro. Me too.
You can join the group membership for as low as $6 a month. You can also purchase T-shirts, 2 different designs for $25 with free shipping. And the highest tier is $690. That's a lifetime membership where you get to go on a date with BT, myself, or Malik. No one's going to buy that option, but it's there if you want to do it. We appreciate
or if they want all 3 of us at the same date. What?
Well, you got to spend $690 3 times.
Hey, well,
that's the only way I'm sharing with you 2 niggas.
and we going out to eat too. Shit.
You got to pick a place that's got vegan options for this motherfucker over here.
That or you definitely gonna put out. I'm sorry. I was joking, man. I was just joking. I was joking. Christ. I was joking, man. I was fucking joking.
So glad no one's gonna buy that option.
It'd be funny if all of a sudden Malik goes, "You guys ain't gonna believe this shit."
And it's somebody you don't want to put out, and you got to do it because you done said it on the podcast. Now you fucking somebody you don't want to.
Malik is like, "We are $10,000 in the black." I'm like, oh man. Shit, yeah, man.
money.
Yeah, man. So yeah, bro.
It has been a eventful weekend for myself. I don't know about you guys, but
what'd you do? What'd you do, man? What'd you do, man?
I'm down here in Atlanta.
Oh shit!
For the Pat Down party that we have every year, celebrated on Miss Pat's Day, and man, I tell you, it was just a blast. The theme was sitcom characters, and so many people dressed up from TV shows. It was dope as hell.
What'd you dress up as?
I didn't dress up. I got a costume. It didn't fit. So
what was it? What?
I was gonna go as Urkel. I was gonna go as Urkel, but the outfit was way too small. Like
that is so appropriate. That is so appropriate.
So it would be easy, you know what I mean? I already got the glasses, so I just need some suspenders and flannel. But
I was gonna say Webster, but still.
I'm not old enough to remember Webster. So
you don't remember Webster?
No, I wasn't watching that show like you were.
Fuck you.
Motherfucker trying to clown me.
Yeah, I forget. Yeah, you didn't watch shit. Okay.
What about you?
Man, I went to Mason City both nights to do comedy, right? And I swear to God,
Mason City, Iowa?
Illinois.
Okay.
And I drove back and forth. It's about 3.5 hours there, right? Friday, we didn't have a show. But the dude went and bought us pizza and we sat and talked for a little bit. And Saturday we had a show, but still, man, Friday went there, drove 3.5 hours during the rain, no show. But the reason you do that gig is because of him. He's a cool ass dude. And so like
he didn't tell you y'all weren't having a show?
He did say, listen, wait till, since I'm an hour ahead, he goes, wait till around 6 and then check in. He goes, hey, look, we got 2 people on the books. Some people probably walk in, come on down. I said, okay. So when I get there, it's like, so then, I literally pretty much turned around and came back.
Did them 2 people on the books not show up?
No, they showed up, but we weren't doing a show for 2 people. So we bought some tickets.
Those are the funnest shows.
So dude bought a he bought him pizza and we all sat around and just shot the shit like me and two other comics shot the shit with him. So and then so Saturday night was cool, man, because people showed up and we had a good time and then I drove back. So I'm just and then so I got back here right for about fucking 2:33 in the morning, watching MotoGP till about 5 a.m. and I had an audition down in Louisville that I had to tape. So then I went down to Louisville and what are you doing?
I'm my I'm holding my camera because I'm in the hotel. There's no
Oh, okay.
good, yeah,
Okay.
space for
Yeah.
lighting.
So yeah, so I went to Louisville. I ain't gonna lie, man, I'm fucking tired as fuck. And my plane leaves tomorrow, I think it's 6 so AM. So yeah, I'm tired as fuck too.
Yeah, our flight tomorrow is at 8. I'm exhausted. After this, I'm hopping in the shower and going to bed. But it
What
has
what
been.
did what did Miss Pat go as? What did Miss Pat go as?
She actually dressed up as herself from her TV show.
You know what? In a way, that's kind of cool because that's like some Kiss shit. You know, how Kiss used to always wear their shirts and everything else. But okay, but she should have went as That's My Mama. You remember Mabel King, was it? Malik, look it up.
I know exactly who you're talking about. I didn't watch the show, but I remember.
He-
I remember the show. I didn't watch it, but I remember the character.
or Shirley from What's Happening, like Shirley from What's Happening. She should have went as that. But yeah, she should have went as Shirley from What's Happening, or or That's My Mama, Mabel King. That's what she should have went as. I mean, there's only so many heavyset black women on fucking sitcoms back in the 70s and 80s.
That is true.
Oh, she should win as Esther Roll, like get that Michael Strahan fucking like gap.
So the best dressed won $1,000, and two girls went as Lucy and Ethel, and they fucking killed it. I'll post their
Nice.
pictures in the Sorry We're Canceled group for you guys to see them. They
Cool,
killed it.
cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So
Nice.
it was a lot of fun.
Good,
you know.
man. Good, bro. Good.
And then next week I'll be in Virginia with Greg Fitzsimmons. So any Virginia Cancel
People.
Crew members, come on out. I'll be with Greg Fitzsimmons Friday. One show Friday, two shows Saturday.
Where in Virginia? Where?
I'm blanking on the name off the top of my head, but I'll post it in the group.
Is it a Funny Bone, a comedy club, or is it theater?
No, it's a not a is it a brew house? The brew house? Ale house? Draft house.
Oh,
Draft house.
Okay, I know where it is. It's up by DC, right?
Yeah.
I played that place, the Mandarin Ale House. I think it is. I think it's the
Something
Mandarin
like
Ale House in Arlington, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I played that. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good for you, bro.
It'll be fun.
God damn, I wish we had some fucking pussy stories, but we got nothing.
Well, we do have a story about a bitch with a pussy. Fucking
What happened?
Jada Pinkett Smith new book is coming out.
Man, honestly, dude, I don't really hate anybody, but I'm just really starting to dislike her a lot.
It is so hard not to hate her guts because, she went on, I think it was Good Morning America, one of the morning shows. She did an interview, and she's the interview lady goes, this is kind of your tell all book where you tell the truth, and she's like, yeah, and then the interviewer goes, well, not always tell the truth, and then Jada Pinkett goes, yeah. Which I thought was fucking hilarious because it's like she was like, yeah, I'm a truthful person, and then she goes, well, not always, and then she was like, yeah. I'm like, she is, to me, is one of the worst females of all time. There's no excuse for her disingenuous nature for somebody who loves her as much as Will does. Granted, I know their relationship's not perfect. I know Will Smith's not a perfect husband or whatever, but any chance she gets to make this dude just look like the most lame simp of all time, she takes, which I just infuriates me.
That's on him too, though. I mean, you're a grown ass man. You're gonna let her get away with shit like that? I mean, seriously. I mean, I'm sorry, but
I'm glad you said that because somebody brought this conspiracy theory to me, and they go, the reason why he hasn't divorced her yet is because she's got some dirt on him that would ruin his career if he were to divorce her. And I'm like,
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that just when I think of it that way, I go, because that's the only thing I can think of that why would you put up with this year after year after year? If y'all been separated since 2016, why would you tolerate this woman doing you dirty every chance she gets?
Well, listen, I mean, I don't know about you, but I've heard rumors about what they do and shit like that. But same time, every married couple has dirt because you're married. I mean, when you first, I mean, like, I don't know when we all went fucking sour and all cynical, but I think when you first, at least the way it should be, if you love somebody enough, like I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I don't think you think they're going to tell my secrets. Only when shit starts going south, you go, uh oh. You know what I mean? You go, you know what? I'm about to end up on Dateline ABC or First 48, but I
Or
be
the red
goddamn.
table.
But I be goddamn, he might gonna find out what happened to me and that goat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like she's got ghost stories on him. But which at this point, I what can Will say that we're gonna really give that much of a fuck about? Like at this point, you don't went and slapped Chris Rock for
Yeah,
having
that's
your wife's name in your mouth, and y'all been separated for damn near 8 years. So
I'm
it
done
makes
now.
no sense.
I'm done. I mean, when he slapped Chris, I was done. I mean, of all the times for you to, get ghetto, act like a nigga, you're gonna do it at the Academy Awards, not the Source Awards, not nothing at a nightclub, at the fucking
Can
Academy
you
Awards.
picture Will Smith at the Source Awards?
You're like, did you get lost?
That nigga be in a section all by himself. I ain't sitting over there.
Did you get lost? Yeah, he be in the producer section, like,
Say what category is getting jiggy with it in?
I saw him in concert actually. He was actually good in concert. I mean, I didn't care about, but
I
he was
actually
good.
like his for the most part. His songs, were enjoyable. I mean, he's not a gangster rapper, so it's you know what you're getting into.
And now, yeah, but now all of a sudden he wants to get ghetto or gangster now. I mean, at the cat against Chris Rock, you know what that'd be like? That'd be like The Rock slapping you upside your fucking head at a Lawrence Welk fucking. Oh, you don't know Lawrence Welk at a fucking
I know who Lawrence
Oh,
Welk is.
well, I don't know. You don't know half the shit I know. So that was
No,
during my
I
time.
don't
So
remember half the shit, because I wasn't there to remember it.
you know what it'd be like Mike Tyson slapping you for saying a joke about I don't know his wife. And that was inaccurate.
I wish he would slap me at the Oscars because
You
goddamn,
be you be dead.
I
You be
would
dead.
cash that. Well, I tell you what, my family would sue and they would get the money. So,
You'd have a nice wheelchair.
man, I'd be on this bitch looking downsy and tizzy.
You'd have the nicest hotel. I mean, a hospital room.
Man. Mike Tyson, I just want to apologize for my behavior.
First of all, I just want to say I'm sorry to Deion Curry. I meant to slap his fucking friend. I hate his friend, the one with the big mouth. I can't stand him. I wish I saw him. I wish I ate his fucking children.
I kept warning him to keep my wife's fucking name out of his mouth.
But he keeps talking shit. I can't stand. He spits on people. He jerks off all the time. He's a fucking asshole. All praise due to Allah.
That he doesn't eat meat. I think that's very good for the economy.
All praise due to Allah.
Mike was a beast back in the day, man. In interviews and in the ring.
but now, I mean, as long as he's on his medication, they say he's cool. But you never know, man. You
I
never know.
You remember that interview he did where he was a female reporter? He goes, "I normally don't do interviews with female reporters."
No, women don't fornicate.
Yeah. So if you want to, if I was you, I'll quit talking. Like, God damn.
Man, I would have packed my shit the fuck up. Even if I was the cameraman, I'd be like, hey, I can't help you. This motherfucker goes up. It's like I don't know if you remember that one time. It was a news crew, whatever, and they, it was one of the things they had a bear on the studio, a bear, and that bear went bear.
Just mauled the fuck.
And they couldn't stop it.
They was whacking it with that big ass stick.
And that bear was like, man, what the fuck was that shit about?
See, you remember back in the day, you used to have the shows when animals attack. You remember that?
Yeah, love that shit. Love that shit.
I don't know why they don't do those shows anymore because I'm sure animals are still attacking. But
dude, when that motherfucking deer and the one that advertised that deer was fucking
fighting a hunter.
It kept going back.
So that leads into a perfect would you rather. So would you rather be an anchor person out in the field reporting on live situation where something pops off, or would you rather be in studio where you have a animal guest and the animal goes nuts?
Out in the field because every time I see, they want get ratings, they always get a snake and they come up with a snake or some shit. Dude, I'm fucking gone. I mean, there's no fucking. I'd rather deal with an alligator. I'd rather deal with a live lion than a motherfucking snake. Fuck that shit. Seriously, fuck that shit. I mean, I would rather me and a tiger go fucking like, what's up? Then which I know I'm dead. All I always do is do this shit. But I would rather do that.
I love how you gonna jab the lion or tiger. Who the fuck was he? Your Bob and we?
I'm gonna give him the old Floyd shoulder roll.
It's not the cowardly lion from the Wizard of Oz. Courage.
I'm gonna Simba that motherfucker. Like, yeah. I'd rather deal with that in the field than deal with a fucking snake in the studio. Fuck that. I mean, I can't even stand garter snakes. There's no way. There's no goddamn way in the world.
Snakes aren't that bad, honestly. We used
They
to
are.
have my science teacher back in 7th, 8th grade had garter snakes as classroom pets. But I think I would agree with you. I'd rather be in the field because you don't have to maintain professionalism in the wild. Whereas if
You,
you're in the studio, you have to you got to get mauled with that fucking. And the animal is attacking my throat. I'm kicking it over to Jen with sports. Like, no, fuck that.
and the Tigers get another victory. Hey, Dion, how's that throat?
You about to come back from commercial with a fucking eye patch. We'd like to apologize to our viewers for that graphic display.
Hey, man, I'd be straight up blackout. Man, you better get that motherfucker away from me. And back to commercial. Go to commercial. Go to commercial. Ain't no goddamn way I'm keeping professionalism. If that thing gets off the leash, you out of your fucking head. Because they
Yeah,
always do
man.
that. They always do that shit for ratings. You know what I mean? For higher rating, they get like they bring the animal dude on. Um, actually, that's
This
it.
this here is a 3-year-old chimpanzee that we rescued from people who killed their mother, and then motherfucker sees you and he's like, "You look like that nigga who killed my mama." Next thing you know,
Yeah,
he's ripping your face off.
he had a bald head just like you. Matter of fact, you smell like that nigga. You're like, oh no. You feel the chimpanzee, you look at you like this, like he's in Planet of the
That
Apes.
nigga just plotting on you.
You see, that'd be the scariest shit to see like an actual chimpanzee looking at you like Planet of the Apes, like
Dude,
he does a frown like this.
I just watched the first two in the newer trilogy,
Yeah,
man, and the one it's Koba with all the scars on his
those
man.
are good movies. Those are actually good fucking
They were
movies.
really good, but those I'm telling you, chimps are one of the animals I do not want to meet ever.
You know what? Here's the weird thing about it is, yeah, I hear you. Gorillas are the ultimate, but gorillas are so fucking cool to me. Gorillas act like they wouldn't really fuck with you unless you really, really, really fuck with them. Like they're always like, you're gonna get that look like this. Like you get that one that he was eating that fucking that bell pepper and he farted and he go, and he go, man, that's so
the,
funny.
the cool thing about gorillas though is it wouldn't take too many blows for them to kill you. Where chimpanzees
One.
literally they want to keep you alive so you can suffer. Like they bite off your hands and fingers, and if you try to like cover up, they pull your shit apart they bite your dick off, they rip your face
Oh
off. Like
fuck.
chimps, they think about how to kill you, whereas a gorilla just and you're
Just
done.
Mike, just Mike Tyson,
Yeah,
just fucking
yeah.
one and done. He's like, man, shut your bitch ass up, you fucking conk.
Yeah, they pound you in the chest a couple times, stop your heart, and then they walk away like I told that motherfucker.
But did you see the one where the gorilla's got his back turned, and the other one keeps fucking with him like and he goes, and then like this, he just gets like he hits him on the back, and the other one goes like this, and it just keeps doing it. It's fucking hilarious. Gorillas are the best. I love gorillas. Chimpanzees can eat a dick.
They
Baboons can
will
eat.
eat a dick, your
Yeah,
dick. They'll rip it
yeah,
right off.
yeah, man. Fuck that shit. Yeah, fuck animals. I mean, I like them, but stay over there. Stay over there. Stay over there. Bears too. Bears
So let me
too.
ask you this: what would be like if you kill the
I
rest of
can't.
your family? What animal are you choosing?
Whoa, whoa.
Can you,
I lost you. Go ahead. Go. Yeah.
can
Go
you
ahead.
hear me?
Yeah, now I can. Yeah, yeah.
I said, so what animal would you pick if they told you, hey, you got to be this animal for the rest of your life, or I'm gonna kill all your family? What animal would you choose to be?
Probably gorilla because they're vegan.
This motherfucker just wants to eat grass all day.
To eat grass, chill out. I mean, beat on your chest. Go get some gorilla pussy. Like, hey, girl, I saw you swinging from
You
that
know,
vine.
gorillas only have 1 inch penises.
I'll be
You
a.
still
I
want
be,
to be this nigga?
who's gonna make fun of me though? Who's gonna make fun of me? You know, I mean, seriously, who's gonna make
Niggas
fun?
with
A
bigger
lion?
dicks. That's it.
A rhinoceros? Look at this
Fucking God,
old.
Godzilla be roasting your King Kong ass.
And you go, and he starts doing this. And you go, fuck you, Godzilla. Godzilla does this.
Even Mothra's laughing at you.
So that's how the King Kong Godzilla beef started. He started making
Yeah.
fun of King Kong's penis.
He's like, nigga, that's your dick.
You sure got little dick to be so big. That's why you're so angry. That's why you're
No
so
wonder you
angry.
wanted to kidnap that little white woman.
Fuck you, Godzilla. At least my breath don't smell like a charcoal. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah.
I always thought that was ludicrous that Kong would fight Godzilla. Godzilla would beat the shit out of fucking King Kong.
Hey, okay. I don't know if you don't remember the very, 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 very first one that was like you can see the
Of course I
wire.
don't.
You can see the wires on
It's
them. But
made
anyway,
in like 1940.
actually it was, I think. Anyway, Malik, look it up. You know, shit. Like they knocked out King Kong and they gave him a whole bunch of tranquilizers and they like it was like 4 helicopters lifted him up and then like Godzilla was doing some Godzilla shit. I don't know. He was at a barbecue.
1933.
Damn, you were close, Dion. So anyway, so they dropped King Kong. He slid down this hill, and he knocked Godzilla down, and it was fucking on. Like they were fighting, and Godzilla won the first fight because King Kong wasn't ready for that fire. It's kind of like when black dudes are in the UFC and they ain't ready for them kicks. You go, what the fuck was that about? And then they learn how to. You ever watch black dudes in the early UFCs are like, oh shit, this motherfucker kicking, and they go, I don't know, dude. Yeah, now they're good, but in the very beginning they were like, that's how they lost fights. They would do this, but they were doing it for the kick. So once King Kong walked away, like he scratched his head because Godzilla hit him with that fire. He wasn't ready for that shit. He came back in the second, like part two. I mean, it was the same movie, but they fought again. King Kong whooped his motherfucker, and then he walked in the ocean like this, and just walked into the sunset. And I was like, that's my motherfucking man right there.
King Kong walked into the ocean?
When King Kong walked after he whooped Godzilla's motherfucking
Gorillas
ass.
can't swim. What the fuck
He-
is he?
I said he walked. He didn't swim. He walked in the ocean. He was walking.
Like on the but that's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck?
He was like Jesus King Kong. He was like Jesus Kong. He walked
Jesus
across.
Kong.
Yeah, Jesus Kong. He was
We're
JK.
gonna have 3 Jesus names back to back to back. Ain't nobody gonna watch this podcast.
He
Jesus
was JK.
Kong.
He was JKK. WJKK. What would Jesus
What
Kong
Jesus
do? He wouldn't walk across water with his little dick ass. Hey, King Kong, you little dick motherfucker. His wife is talking shit. Yeah, you better go fight with your little dick ass. Why don't they show King Kong? Why don't they show King Kong like with a mate? Like show him like fucking somebody.
I mean, how are you gonna get 2 big ass gorillas if the big gorilla is a man? It's not like like what bitch is he hollering at?
See, that's the part they don't show. King Kong's other side, like he's at
When he
some
comes home from work?
he's sipping on Henny. He's sipping on some Henny. He comes home buzzed up.
Fucking
Baby,
man.
give me some of that. I want some of that jungle pussy. He starts playing Jungle Boogie at home. Jungle Boogie.
No, you know, it's fucked up. He comes home from work. He's like, I done spent all day terrorizing New York City, and I can't come home to a fresh plate of greens. What kind of shit is this? He starts
No
abusing
banana,
his-
no here it is. No bananas, no greens. Bitch, what do you do all day?
Meanwhile, she's smoking a cigarette, fucking texting Godzilla. This nigga just got home. I gotta call you back.
Hey, it's actually Monique going, no, you didn't. No, you just walked in my house.
Monique,
Hey,
like from Precious.
It's Monique going, well, I heard you was fucking a white girl on top of the Empire State Building. Oh, everybody's saying that shit. It wasn't
she
me.
She got the newspaper with him holding the bitch from the skyscraper. And who's that bitch? And who's that bitch?
That ain't you tell he's lying because he stutters like that ain't even me.
He said, so what bitch you talking about? And she shows him the picture. Oh, babe, that's just work.
That's my cousin.
Nah, we was doing a scene, babe. I didn't tell you I got a new job. Yeah, they gonna put me in a circus juggling small white bitches.
Man, that's my nigga Pookie, man. Remember I told you I met dude at work? He likes white girls and shit. He want me to go along with him. That's him. That wasn't even me.
She starts reading excerpts from Jada's book. Well, Worthy says right here that
if King Kong goes and slaps somebody, who is he gonna slap? Who is he gonna slap? Tom Hanks?
Well, damn, why Tom Hanks gotta get slapped?
Because he can. Because he can. No, he
Tom
goes and
Hanks
slaps. He slaps Charlton Heston. You started this shit.
I finally made a monkey out of me, huh, motherfucker?
You're gonna break up a black family again. God damn it.
Is Charlton Heston even still alive?
No, that motherfucker dead. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, he's been dead. Man, Malik, when he die?
Heston, Heston, because I know you don't know how to spell it.
Yeah, Charleston, like in West Virginia.
2008.
2008.
Okay,
thanks.
2008. All right. So he saw that Obama was getting in office, and he was like, "Fuck
that." It's time. It's time. Yeah,
oh,
no.
speaking of people passing away, did you hear Suzanne Summers died today?
Dude, that shit hurt my heart, man. That hurt
I
my
know.
heart, bro.
I loved her in Step by Step.
See, I don't remember Step by Step, but I do remember Three's Company. Man.
Her and Patrick Duffy, yeah, man. She was Three's Company was good too.
Well, Three's Company changed the game because she was like first to the my parents. Well, you gotta I get it now, especially my mama. They praise a white bitch who's blonde, and back then white, black women like, whoa. My dad was like, geez, because she had to compete with Thelma from Good Times. And no offense, Suzanne Summers, God rest her soul, she was great, but she couldn't fuck with Thelma from Good Times. But she was okay though. She was still okay, even in her 70s. She looked good. I mean, like body wise, she looked good.
Yeah,
but Thelma,
she was.
But Thelma, come on, man. Thelma from Good Times. Come on, man. Come on. And you know me, how I get down. But still, I'll still say Thelma. And you know how I get down. You know how I get down. But Thelma, bro.
Yeah. So R.I.P. to the late great Suzanne Summers.
Yeah, man. See, that hurt. I mean, because
she had those workout videos. You remember those?
And the thing with the little thing that you put between your legs.
It looked like a wishbone.
Yeah, that little machine at the gym that does this for ladies, I guess, to make your thighs break a dude's fucking neck when he's eating your pussy. Yeah, that he basically was
or to keep them closed when somebody's trying to get in there.
The rape proof.
Oh gosh.
No means no.
Suzanne, come in here. I got a great invention. Yeah, it makes sense. She was in the 70s. We could get away with that shit. And she's like, fuck this. I got to come up with something to help the ladies out. Seriously, that's what she did.
It was a Thigh Master, right?
Thigh Master. That's what. It changed the game, bro.
It's huge in the 90s. The Thigh Master. My grandmother had one. She never used it.
Grandma, you're looking at a flabby in between your thighs. I had 10 kids. Shut the fuck up. Wasn't on my Thigh Master. Ask your grandpa. He was a
my grandmother had one kid.
Is that all?
Yeah, my mom's a only child. Not a lonely child. Only child.
She is a lonely child because she's an only child. You had it right the first time.
Yeah. So R.I.P. to Suzanne Summers, man.
I mean, I don't think it hit you as hard as me because that was really my childhood. Now she died, I'm like, fuck. That's why now, if I catch an older song on the right day and I'm reminiscing, fuck, dude, I almost start crying because it takes you back to being young and everything was just carefree and you didn't give a fuck. And then Strawberry Crush And I don't know what else did we eat back in the day. Oh, Big Macs when we didn't know any better. I mean, that was fucking great times back then, bro. I think Big Macs were like 83 cents when I grew up.
We didn't know any better.
We didn't. No, we didn't. We really didn't. No one knew that McDonald's meat was like horse meat or whatever the fuck it was. Or I mean, it was terrible. We just we just knew we went to Tulsa.
It was fast food back when food was actually fast. Nowadays it's slow shit.
And I mean, and those French fries from McDonald's were great. But a Big Mac cost maybe 83 cents. And Malik, look it up. How much a Big Mac was back in 1980?
Shit, I remember when you get a White Castle slider for like 29 cents.
White Castle was always nasty to me. But
I remember when Taco Bell was 39 cents, 49 cents for soft shell because the tortilla costs a little bit more. But now it's $1.39.
It was 85 cents.
Thank you. I was close. I said 83.
And $2.59 for the Big Mac value meal.
Wow. Thanks, Malik. Yeah, thank you. But man, that
$2.59, you can get half a Mac.
Yeah, half a Mac attack. Yeah. Matter of fact, rest in peace to my nephew. But he was real not famous, but in our family because he would eat 2 Big Macs at a time. We were like, whoa. He would.
The fuck are you laughing at, Malik?
Imagine being in such a small town that you're famous for eating 2 Big Macs.
It's the truth, man. He ate 2 Big Macs. At Thanksgiving, we go, Sherrod ate 2 Big Macs. Whoa, you serious? Yeah. So that was the big thing. He ate 2 Big Macs in one setting.
He probably washed it down with a Diet Coke too.
Diet Coke. He ate. You think that big motherfucker had Diet Coke? He had real fucking sugar Coke, the kind you pour in your battery to get all the fucking acid off of it. That kind of Coke.
Should you use to clean your toilet with? Just pour Coke down that motherfucker. That drain will be unclogged in 20 minutes.
Whatever you do, don't drink this shit.
That is a good cleaning tip for all you people out there listening. Pour Coke down your toilet bowl, let it sit for like 20 minutes, and it
cleans your battery too. They clean your battery. Seriously. Mm-hmm. So yeah, man, young people out there, don't sleep on Coke, man. I mean, like Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola.
Fucking yeah. The last thing you need is the fucking DEA and IRS on your ass. What do you mean? Don't sleep on Coke.
Hey, the DEA and IRS going, we want it first. No, we want it first. No, we want it first. No, we want it first. Hey, IRS go, we want full custody. I'm like an illegitimate kid. We want full custody of it. DA, okay, we'll have on the weekends. I go from jail to jail. I go to state pen from fucking Monday through Friday, and then weekend I'll go to the federal pen.
Gotta get transferred by the ATF.
I'm going to my daddy's house. He got cable. I can play tennis. That shit. Oh, man.
Make sure you guys go to buymeacoffee.com/sorry we're canceled. Become a Cancel Crew member for as low as $6. You can get a t-shirt with free shipping. There's 2 different options for $25. Make sure that you think about, joining the highest level for $690, where you get to go on a date with me, BT, or Malik. And if you spend $690 3 times, you can go all 3 of us at the same time.
And it's gonna be a good time then.
You'll definitely get your money's worth.
It'll be a barbecue. You better have some vegan food. And what else?
We'll sign up and you'll find out. Go to buymeacoffee.com.
You know what?
Sorry, we're canceled.
I'm interested in my goddamn self. Like, what the fuck's going on here?
We have 0 plans for it because we don't expect anybody to buy that level.
So we're like, what? We got to put out.
Yeah. But I said I had spicy food. I don't know if today's the day we should be going on that 3-way date.
Oh, you got spicy food?
No, yeah, I'm saying my stomach be bubbling on the date.
Dude, if I get pad thai, that shit's over. Hey, it's y'all too.
I've got to mention this. we went to a place called the Crab Trap House tonight. Oh man, this food was so fucking good. Miss Pat's hairstylist, Quisha Barber. Shout out to Quisha, super cool. She opened up a crab restaurant, and we went. We all went as a group, and man, I'm telling you, these fucking chicken wings were off the goddamn chain. I also got some shrimp. The shrimp was really good. I just wasn't in the mood to eat crab and have to go through all that work for that little bit of meat because I was fucking starving. Because we podcasted earlier today, and I didn't get to eat at our brunch because things were running behind. I'll tell you guys about it off air. But man, we go to her shop, and man, it was just fucking delicious, absolutely killer. So shout
Good
out
for
to
you.
you, Quisha. She watches the show, and shout out to
Really?
you, Quisha. Yeah,
She watch this? Fuck yeah.
yeah,
Well, shout out to how you doing? What's her name? Quisha?
yeah, Quisha.
Quisha, what's up, girl? How you doing?
We
Seriously.
appreciate you. Yeah, she's super cool. The food was dope.
Yeah,
I
nice.
see her opening multiple locations because it was really good. She got bomb ass drinks there. So if you're ever in Atlanta, go to the Trap Crab House. It would definitely be worth your visit. The food was amazing.
You know what, man? I always want to open a restaurant. I say it as a joke, but I definitely want to open a restaurant. Actually, I want to open a hotel, like a fitness kind of hotel, where I mean it's like a regular hotel, but you get like a extra part of your room where you bring your own mats because you don't want to trust anybody anyway. So, but I have like then you have like a really big gym, a big gym, and most of the food is really healthy. That's why I really want to open a fitness hotel, and you can rent bicycles, and like have some land that you can ride, like a trail ride, no mountain bike shit, but just trail riding out through the country. You know
Who
what
the
I mean?
fuck is going on vacation and then going to work out?
A lot of people do now, man. Seriously, they really do. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I would be great.
That sounds terrible. If I go on vacation, the last thing I want to do is work out.
Dude, people do it all the time, man. That's what I'm saying. I think it would work. You have like a chef. Like how the continental breakfast
As
sometimes it's
opposed to
bullshit.
just a regular chef,
Well, that motherfucker comes
a
out and
fucking wizard.
and you have that what waffle shit where you do like this and you put it on the thing and
The
you flip
waffle
it.
maker.
Yeah, the waffle maker. But it'd be a real chef, like making some fucking omelets and shit. You know what I mean? Dude.
There's an old Mexican lady.
Hey, them old Mexican ladies can fucking cook, bro.
Yeah, I know.
On the streets, on like a street, yeah, in street tacos. Because by the way, there is no fucking health department in Mexico. I don't think. I mean, because I'm like, there's no way in the world this shit is sanitary, and we eat it like this is delicious. And they do that shit.
It's like that street vendors all around the world. I've seen videos of over there in India where dudes are sticking their feet in your food. I'm like,
and there's flies on it.
I ain't
fucking nasty. Yeah. No offense, I've never wanted to eat Indian food. I hope that don't sound bad to our Indian listeners, but I've never wanted to eat Indian food.
Indian food looks like baby food.
I got a would you rather.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Would you rather eat Indian street food or have surgery done by a woman?
Surgery done by a woman. What is this 1920? What the fuck kind of question is that?
God damn. Were you in a set of Mad Men right now?
You're either super racist or super misogynist.
God damn. Oh,
I don't want no goddamn woman doctor. What she know about a man?
What are you talking about? What are you, the Black Bobby Knight from 1992? What the fuck?
What kind of question was that? Would you rather eat Indian food or have a female surgeon?
Indian food. I'm just joking.
So what does that bitch know about a man's anatomy?
It'd be fun if I did say Indian food. No, you know what I like to watch? I don't know why. It's a guilty pleasure, but I love watching
Porn?
Dr. Pimple. Dr. Pimple. That when she busting pimples and shit. I love watching that shit.
Dude, I catch those on TikToks randomly, and that.
Oh my god, that's just so
go
good.
down a loophole of them
yes,
pulling
you
shit
do.
out of people's ear or popping something on somebody's fucking back.
When they bring like a bat out of somebody's ear, like a bat.
Like I saw one where they pulled a full fucking giant cockroach out of this dude's ear. He was in it. I think. But they hooked that motherfucker.
Hey, was he a doctor?
I couldn't tell. He had gloves on. It might have been a woman. But you ever notice those like the really gross shit is never done on women. It's always on men.
When you
Like
say that,
the fucked
no, I
up
did,
feet.
dude. I remember me and this girl were making out one time, and she stuck her tongue in my ear, and she immediately took it back. I was like, whoops.
Whenever that happens to me, I always like, hey, you had no business going in there in the first place. I do not like that shit.
I'll be like, I'll be right back. And okay, now you do this.
Some places you're not supposed to lick without asking. You know what I mean? Like whatever you find in there is your fault because you didn't ask if you could be in there. Like you don't open the pantry after 9:00.
It takes all the fun of the sex though. Hey, is it okay if I touch you? You know what? I did that shit to a woman. That was like during the height of the that Me Too shit was out there, and it was before the pandemic. But I was making out with a girl. And I said, "Hey, is it okay if I touch you here? You feel comfortable?" She goes, "Just get the fuck out of my room," and she kicked me out of the room.
Are
I
you
was like,
serious?
"I'm being dead serious." I go.
I'm so glad she kicked you out instead of you raping her.
Did she know you were? Is this in her awakening? Did she just wake up?
Awakening?
Her awakening. What the fuck's that supposed to mean?
Was she conscious before you asked her this?
Yes, motherfucker. I was trying to be a new kind of BT. I was like, hey, is it okay if I touch you here? Do you feel comfortable? And she goes, get the fuck out. And I go, are you fucking serious? I was so mad, bro. Seriously. I thought I was being all, and caring and all that shit. And she kicked me. I was like, okay, I remember this shit for next time.
And you never asked for consent again after that, huh?
Oh, Malik, that was beautiful. Malik was waiting on that one. Malik was waiting on that one. He was like, yeah, come on, say it, T. Say it. Bam! Got me. Yeah. That was good, Malik. That was good, bro.
You're supposed to get consent. Mute your mic when you're going to do that. We're only trying to hear you blow into the goddamn microphone.
I know, man. I did cocaine all weekend long. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, I bet you did.
I had to stay awake, bro. I had to stay awake, man. But
so
yeah.
Let me ask you that. Would you rather be making out with somebody and have to ask for consent, or would you rather risk it and not have consent?
Oh, but listen, we all say that shit, but listen, hear me out. We all say that, but I think we've all been in a situation where you just keep going till they say no, and then you go, okay. And listen, hear me out. I
don't think we've all been in that situation, sir.
Listen.
I think you've been in that situation multiple times.
Listen. Are y'all gonna listen to me? Let's just say you're making out, right? And let's say you're going for a titty, and she kind of does this. You go, okay, making out some more. Go for a titty again. She goes, no, go, okay. And then say you stop and do whatever, and then you kind of like, I don't know, go for it again, and she lets you do it. Or, like, I mean, seriously, you don't like, but she lets you do it. And that shit's happened. Has it happened to you?
No means no, BT.
All right, man, whatever. Man. Okay, whatever. All right.
This fucking guy.
Well, I'm just saying.
He says you grab her titty, she move your hands.
I didn't say grab it. You kind of, yeah. Then you try it again.
Then you try again, and she moves it, and then the third time she's like, "All right, this nigga gonna rape me, so go ahead."
Listen, I've been in situations, seriously, to where the girl said no, right? So I go, okay, and then you go, okay, fuck it, I'm done, and then they get mad. You don't try again. I mean, seriously, where the girl gets mad, you can tell she gets mad. Like you go, okay,
the
I'm gonna
80s
leave.
were wild, weren't they?
Yeah, man, fuck you, man. I'm done. I gotta blow my nose. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose.
This fucking Captain Grope over here. No, man, I always make sure I have consent before I even start to put moves on a chick, because the last thing I need to be dealing with is some girl changing her mind mid-story, and you're like, wait, what?
Well,
no.
Listen, they're gonna change their story regardless. I mean, I've heard shit. They really dude.
Spoken like a true victim over there.
All right, man. I ain't gonna say shit else, bro.
Yeah, please don't. You sound horrible right now.
No, I'm just telling you what happened. Hold on. I remember hearing this chick say, it was at a comedy club, and she said her friends told her, Like, you know, they all get drunk and then they hook up with some dude or whatever, and they go, listen, her friend's like, well, just say that he raped you or whatever. I mean, this is her telling me what her friends would say. And I'm like, that's fucking scary shit, bro. I mean, you're talking about ruining somebody's fucking life over some shit like that.
Perfect example is what happened to Trevor Bauer, the Dodgers pitcher.
Oh my God, dude. That shit. Man, go
how
ahead.
How she's not in jail. So if you guys don't know, Trevor Bauer was a pitcher for the LA Dodgers, and he got suspended this season because this woman, I forget her name, but she made allegations that he sexually assaulted her and battered her. But so they go to court, and for the longest time, they wouldn't allow him access to all the evidence that they had. And so once they
Which is bullshit.
Yeah, absolute bullshit. This believe all women shit is very fucking scary if you're a quote unquote high value man. Because this woman was plotting on this dude's money.
Yes.
And she was sending text messages to her friend about how to, secure the bag. Yeah.
Yes.
Which I don't like when people refer to money as the bag, because nobody, like, this isn't fucking the Wild Wild West when there's just money in a bag with no label on it, so you don't know how much is in there. Like, what?
It's a whole bunch of ones.
Yeah, just those old bank bags.
Stagecoach, those
got fucking no value on it. It's just a bag full of money. You just gotta hope that it's a lot.
Yeah. Like, how much is it? Oh man,
we stole $35 in change. You got fucking bag full of nickels.
We're gonna go play Asteroids, Miss Pac-Man, and do laundry.
I got enough for 2 loads. Heavy ass bag of change walking around.
Yeah,
no, but this chick, she plotted on this man and got him suspended for the whole season on false allegations, and she's faced no criminal penalties whatsoever. Which I think is a load of bullshit.
She's on TV smiling and shit. Like, I mean, you ruined a motherfucker's life, bitch. And it makes me so mad is fucking like the Dodgers. I mean, somebody should have said, hey, listen, what happened to innocent until proven guilty? I mean, they should have came out in front of the story that, listen, these are allegations, he denies it, and he can still play. I mean, that's fucking bullshit, man. This motherfucker did nothing. Nothing wrong. Matter of fact, wasn't he passed out and she took a selfie of herself?
He was sleeping, yeah, with the sleep mask on, and she was taking selfies of herself, smiling and carrying on. And then
not a mark on her.
Yeah, and then she said when she left that he had beat her up, and she had all these marks on her. Yeah, minutes before she claimed to be abused, you can see that she was perfectly fine and he was asleep. So it's just one of those, man, that shit is scary as fuck, man.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it honestly, like,
that's a real horror movie if you think about it. Like, I would much rather deal with a motherfucking chainsaw man than a bitch who's like, ooh, I'm gonna get this nigga's bag. Like, that shit is terrifying.
Well, especially now, like the spot is hot now, and I mean, I hate to say it, but I would, you know what? I was gonna say if the chick is white, but remember that linebacker from Atlanta? That chick was black, and she said he raped her, and he spent time in the joint, and then she finally goes, "Okay, I made it up." I mean,
yeah, man.
I mean, how the fuck is she not in jail?
Is it Brian Banks?
That's it. Yep, that's it. Yeah, man.
But he was he eventually made it to the Atlanta Falcons for, like, I think half a season. But it was when he was 16. So he had lost his scholarship to USC. He spent 5 years in jail, and then she admitted to making the whole thing up, and which was really fucked up because when he was in jail, she reached out to him and was like, tried to be his friend. And he was like, "Bitch, you ruined my motherfucking life. I don't want to be your goddamn friend."
Dude, I mean, that ain't. I mean, how can you? That to me is just that's probably the most evil shit in the fucking world to do some shit like that.
Yeah, I think she should have to serve his time plus at least 3 times what he got, because when you take somebody's
livelihood and life,
you take their life away like that, and you don't face any fucking penalty. To me, that is the biggest injustice in the world. Or like if you you're with a woman and she tells you these are your kids, and then you find out after she dies they ain't your kids. Because I saw that on a TikTok where a man, his wife passed away, and then he had 2 kids by her. Come to find out that neither one of those 2 kids was his. And he was like, "What should I do?" It's like, you go drop them off at the grandmama house.
How old were the kids? How old were the kids?
They were young, like 5 and 6.
Oh man, but how long was he in their life before the mama died?
Who gives a fuck? They ain't his kids.
Yeah, but you start getting attached to that shit though. I mean,
Nah,
this.
man, but if your wife dies and you find out she was cheating on you not once but twice, and you got to raise these little motherfuckers, fuck that shit.
And have him go into the system. What happened to daddy? He's not really your daddy.
They don't gotta go in. Gotta go to the grandmama house. Or granddaddy house, or they auntie house, or a relative's house, because I'm not related to these motherfuckers. At that point, it's kidnapping.
shouldn't there be a fucking like a common sense kind of like, all right, listen, you're not the real dad, so you don't have to pay child support. You're not, there should be.
Because if you sign the birth certificate and it turns out that you aren't the biological father, you're legally still bound to that kid. And I think that's bullshit. Because there was a story out in Michigan, I think it was in Detroit, where a man found out that his son wasn't actually his son, and he still had to pay child support, or they would have thrown him in jail. So he was paying child support on a kid he knows isn't his because he signed the birth certificate, which I think is just fucking.
What happened to the woman? What happened to the woman?
Nothing. She got to collect child support. So this man's got to spend 18 years spending money on a kid that's not his because this bitch lied to him.
It almost makes you not want to fucking. I mean, seriously. I mean,
dude, butt shots only.
Hey, no, yeah, ass. Hey, what they call it? Ain't no pies. Ain't no pies. Let me tell you something, man. Honestly, that's where I think the AI robots, like sexual. I mean, the whole thing, not just sex robots, but just as women, AI robots. Seriously, because think about it, they're not gonna fucking do you wrong like that.
I can see your ass in court now, fucking being accused by a sex robot
of rape.
This nigga, she done downloaded your tax information, so you gonna give me what I want, or I'm going to the IRS. Now you're working 3 jobs to keep this robot bitch happy.
Your Honor, she's lying.
Doing you like Jada. You got an AI Jada sex robot. He got you on the fucking. He got you on the blue table talking about.
And I can't leave because she's gonna talk to Alexa, and they just lock me in the house.
She says electromagnetic pulse to all your fucking electronic devices,
and that's it. Yeah, I'm done. And that's what's gonna happen.
I got the Am I the Asshole?
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll read. It's kind of long, so I might
miss. Before you do that, make sure you go to buymeacoffee.com / sorry we're canceled. Become a member of the cancel crew for as little as $6. Get a t-shirt. There were 2 different options for $25 plus free shipping, or you can join our highest tier level, $690, and you get to go on a date with me, Malik, or BT.
Yeah.
Can you not sniff when I'm doing the fucking drop, please? God damn. Go ahead, Malik.
Okay. All right. Am I the asshole for not breaking a promise to my kids even when my oldest asked me to? Okay. My eldest is turning 14 on Friday and said he'd like to go to the pier with his friends until closing time. I said, sure, I'll buy the wristbands, take them there, and take them back to my place for a sleepover. Today, I asked my 10-year-old and 6-year-old if they would like to go to the pier too, and they all said, hell yeah. My 10-year-old is bringing his little friend. Tonight, I told my 14-year-old that I need him to be on top of everything because parking is a bitch. Don't cause delay with your friends. He asked why I needed to park there. I said, because I'm taking your brothers. He got mad and said he's not hanging out with me or his brothers with his friends. I said, no one was expecting you. I said, no one was expecting you to. I'm taking them myself, and the pier is big enough to where we won't even see each other. He said no. He doesn't want his friends to think that his dad is babysitting them. Oh, this is a dude saying this. Sorry. I said I'm not. He's furious over it. I do not feel bad. but I would feel worse if I broke my promise to my other kids. Edit. I already bought the non-refundable tickets, and driving there is a bigger obstacle than leaving.
Where are they from? Chicago?
That's a great question.
Probably New Jersey.
Why you say that?
The boardwalk.
Yeah, but how about Navy Pier though?
Navy Pier is shit. I feel like it would probably be New Jersey before.
To me, it feels like the New Jersey boardwalk.
Okay. Either way.
To this, I would say if you didn't tell your 14-year-old that you were also taking the other brothers, you are an asshole. Because like
what 14-year-old hanging out with his 10-year-old brother?
Yeah, I mean, if you give him the autonomy to go out with his friends, and you're gonna take care of it, but not mention that, oh, by the way, me and your brothers are gonna be there as well, doing our own thing. Like springing that on them, I understand the kids'
I
point of view. Yeah, I think you are kind of an asshole if you don't tell your kid, oh, by the way, I'm gonna be in the area, so make sure you're not, King Kong and bitches.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Fucking snatching them up and climbing buildings.
Feeding them bananas.
When you were 14, you were trying to do some freaky shit whenever you were out in public with your friends.
I didn't really go out when I was 14. I think I was roller skating. I think I would go roller skating. I think what the scariest.
But even still, you wouldn't want your parent there.
The scariest thing I did. Me and Bobby Huey, we went to roller skating, right? And he was gonna meet this girl. So we were gonna act like we were going to roller skating, but we were gonna leave and go hook up with these chicks. And then for a couple hours, then we get back before mom picked us up. I never been so fucking scared in my life because we walked in like we were gonna go skating, and then we wait for mom to leave, and then we left, and we had to get back earlier just because my mom, man, I know my mom is. I go, man, if she comes back early, I'm out there. I'm getting a whooping at 14 in front of everybody. I never been so scared in my motherfucking life. I think I could have got some ass that night because one chick was kind of looking at me. The one that Bobby was hooking up his one chick. I think it was her sister or something, but I never seen this girl before, and I was like, I probably could get some, but I was so scared. Like my legs had that fucking that feeling of like it was just cold because I go, man, if I get caught, I'm gonna get a whooping. I was so fucking scared. So yeah,
that's
man.
Funny. So when I was 16, I had a girlfriend that lived in Frankfurt, and I didn't have a car.
Germany?
No. Indiana.
Okay.
Let me tell a story before you go asking dumbass questions. Girlfriend in Frankfurt, Germany. How the fuck is a 60-year-old nigga back then gonna meet a bitch from Frankfurt?
Pen pals.
No.
Pen pals. You couldn't write because you didn't graduate high school.
It was Frankfurt, not Frankfurt. It was with the O, not a U.
Okay.
Fucking shithole town. But
yes,
we met him I met her at this party, and we dated for a couple months, but I would always try to go and see her because her mom worked nights, right? And so on the weekends I would get like a buddy who had a car to take me up there to go see her, and she would like bring over her friends or whatever. And so one time I took my best friend and my other buddy Keith, and I told my best friend, Keith had the car, but I told my best friend, I was like, hey, when we get up there, there's a girl that's willing to do whatever, and then there's another girl that you're not gonna want to do anything with, right? So I told him, I said, when we get in the house, make sure you holler at the one that's willing to do whatever. And that nigga was slacking. So when we got in the house, Keith started talking to the girl who was down for whatever, and my best friend was stuck with the girl who nobody wanted to do anything with, right? So I go in the room with my girlfriend, and then Keith takes the down for whatever girl into another room, and my best friend Jason's in the living room with the girl nobody wants to do. And he goes, man, she was so aggressive. I told her, I was like, look, I'll just finger you. Is that okay? So about after an hour, we were like, we got to get ready to go because her mom's going to come home. And so we get in the car and we're driving back, and I go, I told you didn't want to do nothing. He said, man, her pussy smell like gutter leaves. And my buddy King was like, man, that bitch's head was fire. I was like, see, I told you should have been
gutter leaves. Hey, how about I finger you in that? You think about being a woman and the guy says, look, I'll just finger you. Is that cool?
I think that girl was not attractive. She was big, and
busted. She was busted.
He said his hands smelled for like a week. That shit had me dying. Oh, good times.
You might want to cut that out, but like that's fucking horrible. Your hands smell like you walk home. You guys ordered some Long John Silver?
Was y'all cleaning gutters this weekend? What is that smell?
I got a job at Captain D's. It's my Captain D's hand.
Oh man, we used to do some wild shit back in the day, boy. I took like 4 different people up there. And she blew each and every one of them at least.
man, I remember this town. My buddies is in Oklahoma, so I've never been on the west side of the state. I think I told you on the other back in the day, but they met these girls at their track meet. Long story short, they said, "Hey, come to our town. It's Woodward, Oklahoma." So this is before, it's in the 80s.
That sounds scary.
Yeah. So like they had to go by address, and they had to go by, like write the shit down and actually find the motherfucker, right? So they're in an 86 Cutlass with tinted windows, trues and bows on it, and they're going up and down the street. They can't find the address. So finally, somebody goes, "Hey!" Somebody called the cops and said, "Hey, there's this fucking car. It shouldn't be in this neighborhood." The cops phone, "What are you guys doing?" "We're supposed to meet these girls." And the cop knew where they were going. He called the parents. And them girls, as a high school senior, had to sleep between their parents. 1980s, these girls were high school seniors. They had to sleep between their parents because 2 black dudes were fucking looking. They were hooked up. Man, you know how funny that you're an 18-year-old chick and you got to sleep with your parents because they don't want you to go get no black dick.
Please tell me you saw that TikTok of that. There's a comic who was doing like interviews at Arizona Cardinals game, right? And the daughter of this guy, he's interviewing this old white man, and his daughter comes up and she goes, "Do you know Matt Rife? I love Matt Rife." And he goes, "Yeah, Matt Rife's my friend." She goes, "Oh, I love him. I also love black guys, like big black linebackers," right in front of her.
What'd he do? What did he do?
He looked like he was ready to kill every nigga on earth, man. That shit was hilarious.
Women don't realize, like, hey, bitch, shut the fuck up. They don't realize. I mean, they really don't.
This girl was like, she was either 8, she was like barely legal. Like she was like 18, 19, like
BT's preferred type.
Yeah, and she was talking about she was like, "I love big black." Like right in front of her dad. He just looked like, "Oh, this whore. That's my daughter."
Hey, let me tell you something, man. I mean, I don't know why. That's what gets you killed, because women don't fucking, they don't realize it. You go, "Hey, bitch, shut the fuck up." Everybody's acting like they're cool, but they ain't.
Your daddy don't like me.
Yeah, he will kill me and you'll be grounded. Like I'll be in the ground and you'll be grounded. There's a big fucking difference.
And speaking of grounded, make sure you get a grounded coffee at buymeacoffee.com/sorry we're canceled. You can join the cancel crew for as little as $6. You can get a t-shirt, 2 different shirt varieties for $25 with free shipping. And you can become a top tier member for $690. You could go on a date with me, Malik, or BT. So go to buymeacoffee.com/sorry we're canceled. Become a cancel crew member. Get a bonus episode every month. So if you love the show, it's a great way to support us and get bonus content. We'd greatly appreciate it if you guys do that. We got to wrap this episode up. It's been fun. Sorry we had to do Zoom, but the boys are traveling. So
we are traveling, man. I mean, honestly, yeah, it's like, I mean, listen, we love being in the studio or whatever, but I mean, we got to do what we got to do. We got to get these episodes out to you guys, but we also got to make money. And so we hate it, but you know what? But we ain't slacking and we getting the shit done. I mean, so
exactly.
That's what's cool about it, though. So yeah, I appreciate you. I appreciate Malik for doing this shit, man. So thank you guys. I mean, thank you guys.
From the bottom of our hearts, we appreciate each and every one of our Sorry We're Canceled fans. You guys support the show in great major ways, and we definitely appreciate it. So
yeah. I mean, it's the little shit when they post on our fucking page.
Yeah, man.
That shit's fucking funny, man.
You guys don't know the gift that you give us when you support us the ways that you do, whether it's a post or a message. It really lifts our spirits. So thank you for that. We got to wrap this episode up. So as you say at this time, I'm Dion Curry.
I'm BT. And like we say about this time, you know the word.
Peace. Peace. Like, subscribe, and share.
Yeah, make sure she's legal age. Make sure you tape record everything so you don't go to jail.